what's happening, sports people? The NFL draft wrapped up over the weekend, so hey, I'm here to do a little general breakdown. So let's go ahead and get it. Hey, I mean, as expected, if you guys been watching, all the mock drafts and the lead up to the draft this year, I mean, you can pretty much tell the first four picks went down, pretty much as everybody called it. We had Caleb Williams go to Chicago, Jaden Daniels go to Washington, Drake May went to New England, and Marvin Harrison Jr. went to Arizona. The surprise in the top five for me was Joe Alt, the offensive lineman from Notre Dame. Went to the Kansas City Chargers. Joe Alt's a legacy player. His dad John played for Kansas City back in the day, so and then hey, Notre Dame linemen, they aren't too bad, right? Let's talk about some QB moves that were made. First, we have Michael Penix Jr. going to ATL. I mean, seeing how he just paid Kirk Cousins like ass ton of money. I don't think they're going to be pressing Michael Penix to be starting right away, and he can sit back and learn, behind Kirk Cousins, which Kirk Cousins isn't a bad guy to sit around and and learn from. We had Bo Nix go to Denver. Tell you what, I know Sean Payton's happy because, to me, I think Bo Nix is pretty much going to be Sean Payton's answer to Drew Brees when he was in New Orleans, because Bo Nix is pretty much that type of player. We had J.J. McCarthy, which surprised me. J.J. McCarthy going to Minnesota. I mean, hey man, I like the coach. I like the coach in Minnesota. I think he'll do some good things with J.J. McCarthy. Hey guys, J.J. McCarthy's won on every level he's played on: high school, college, and now. Let's see if he can translate that over to the pros. So good luck to him, because I really pulling for him. We did talk a lot about the wide receivers coming up, in the draft. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down, where some of those guys went to. Of course, we know Marvin Harrison went to Arizona. He'll help out, but to me, I think the real problem in Arizona is going to be whether Kyler Murray is going to be able to get him the ball. You know what I'm saying? I think we got to decide what they're going to end up doing with Kyler Murray here in the future, because Marvin Harrison is too much talent to just let him go to waste in Arizona. We had Rome Odunze. Rome Odunze is going to be pairing up with Caleb Williams over in Chicago, and hey man, that ought to be pretty fun. I mean, I know you had some offensive line issues, in Chicago, but hey, Caleb Williams had to deal with that at USC, so scrambling around shouldn't be a problem for him. And hey, I think Rome Odunze is gonna, he's gonna be real good at finding some open spots in that field. So hey, I mean, that Rome Odunze and Caleb Williams hookup should be pretty good in Chicago. Brian Thomas Jr. going to Jacksonville. Tell you what, once again, just like Arizona, it's kind of make or break time for Trevor Lawrence over there in Jacksonville, because they're putting a whole lot of pieces around you. They're adding Brian Thomas, so hey, I think this is a make or break year for Trevor Lawrence pretty much. But Brian Thomas, he should come in and help out. Xavier Worthy, the surprise of the first round to me. Xavier Worthy going to Kansas City, and just to speak on that a little bit, I thought it was kind of strange because I know some people in Buffalo, namely Josh Allen, and pretty much the whole fan base should be upset about the Xavier Worthy pick, because the Xavier Worthy pick belonged to Buffalo, but they traded it to Kansas City, and Kansas City went out and picked up them another Tyreek Hill, which you guys heard about the 40 record Xavier Worthy set. I mean, Buffalo didn't do anything to address the Stephon Diggs issue, and Xavier Worthy could have did that right then. So why they passed on him, I'm still confused on that. We had Adnan Mitchell. Him and Anthony Richardson are going to be pairing up with, in Indianapolis. They get Anthony Richardson back. Adnan Mitchell, like I said, he's a good slot receiver. I mean, he can play on the edge too, but I really like Adnan Mitchell going to Indianapolis, because that guy's got some good hands. He's got good speed, and hey, like I said, him and Anthony Richardson, they put on the show too. Roman Wilson to Pittsburgh. one of my favorite moves because, naturally, being a Steeler fan. Roman Wilson, he was a good receiver, and at Michigan, I think was there. I think he was a four-year player. I mean, never kind of broke out of the shadow of some of the other, the big name receivers they had. But hey, Roman Wilson, he's gonna do a good job in Pittsburgh. You add him to that receiving core for Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Malik Neighbors to the Giants. I mean, once again, this is my third one, guys. I mean, Malik Neighbors going to the Giants. I mean, like I said, to me, it depends on the quarterback play because, there's nothing really spectacular about the quarterback play coming out of the Giants right now. And the surprise for me, people, really was, Ricky Pearsall going to San Francisco. Like I said, I've watched Ricky Pearsall over the last couple of years. I mean, he's a serviceable receiver. He'll grab some balls for you, but how he ended up going before, Adonai Mitchell or, Roman Wilson, some of you guys, this kind of confused me. But hey, San Francisco got him a receiver. Hey guys, that's pretty much what I have. My general wrap up. I'm going to come back later in the week, and me and Kendall, me and James, we'll do a breakdown. Some team breakdowns of some hits and misses and stuff like that. So hey guys, that's all I got for today. We'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.